Yep, it happened again. Let's work this back. Yesterday, game 1 of the wild card series, Royals, Orioles, Cedric Mullins. He's going to get himself a double here in the 3rd inning. Next, James McCann is going to do his best shot put impression, flinging the bat into the dugout. He got pretty good distance as the bat boy went to retrieve that one. Later on, 2 outs. Jordan Westberg's going to hit this one high. He's going to hit this one deep at the track. The Great Wall of Baltimore is too much. That's the face of a man who knew it was a home run in 28 of 30 ballparks. Now in the 5th, Urias is going to toss the bat at the ball. MJ Melendez can't come up with it. Hey, that's a double. He's like, hey, James, this is how you do it. Just fling it and boom, you're going to wind up with good results. Cedric Mullins came to play this series, even if a lot of his teammates did not. He's got himself a single. Make it runners on the corners here, 1 man out. And again, it wouldn't really matter as Gunnar Henderson's going to go down. Cole Reagans was electric. Flip to the top of the 6th. Bobby Witt Jr., 2 outs, runner in scoring position. He does what he does best, come up clutch. That's the Major League Baseball leader in batting average. I think you get the point. Baltimore just having trouble cashing in. They'd get a walk of Gunnar Henderson. A hit right there from Westberg. 2 man on, 2 man out. And Lucas Erceg comes in. Once again, the Orioles cannot come up. Royals get out of it. 1-0 ball game. Moving on to the 9th. A guy on, 2 out. Heston Kierstead, again, just no match as Erceg gets him with the beautiful changeup. And that's how game 1 would end for both teams, but Kansas City was able to cash one in. Moving on to today. Get things started in the 1st. Michael Massey is going to line this one off the glove of Mountcastle. He can run for a little bit. He's got himself a leadoff double to kick off game number 2 here. Fresh off injury, the Pasquatch. He's going to dig that out of the dirt, a sinker. Cashes it in, 1-0 Kansas City. Let's see if Baltimore can change their fortunes. Ramon Urias, he's crushing this one. Left field, there's MJ Melendez again, and he makes a spectacular play. Urias can't believe it. And you probably can believe that that was a home run in 27 of 30 ballparks. Something brewing in the 4th. Runners on 1st and 2nd. 1 out. Grounder to Michael Massey. He makes a marvelous play, throwing it on to first base just in time for the 2nd out. Beautiful diving stop from the 2nd baseman Massey to get the 2nd out. And, well, that would be the 3rd out. Seth Lugo gets out of the 4th, and the Orioles again strand runners in scoring position. Finally, Cedric Mullins gives the fans in Camden Yards something to celebrate. Their first run in about 14 innings of play at this point, as Baltimore is able to tie it up at 1. But the 5th is just getting started. A Texas leaguer going to fall between the 2nd baseman and center fielder. That's a hit. And next up, we've got a walk, Gunnar Henderson. Make it 1st and 2nd. Hey, look up. Baltimore has themselves bases loaded. Nobody out. And Anthony Santander swinging for Utah Street. He hits it to first base. And then things get absolutely crazy. Inside pitch, sinker, is going to hit Colton Cowser, but they're going to say he swung. He's obviously in pain. He was able to stick it out for the remainder of the game. And you see that pitch is probably set for his chest, maybe right between the breasts. But he's going to swing at it. There's 2 strikes. That's a strikeout. And it's a tough spot. It's easy to say, well, what the fuck could you possibly be swinging at? There's a good little breakdown from Pitching Ninja. You can see the overlay, how nasty these pitches are. It's tough to be a major league hitter. Still bases loaded, 2 man out. Adley would get a chance. He grounds it out to Bobby Witt Jr. Fantastic play by the league's best shortstop. As the game remains tied, but not for long, because Bobby's going to have another crack at things. 2 man on, 2 man out. And again, he comes up clutch. This one's diving by Westberg, but Bobby's too quick. Speed kills in the game of baseball. You see how fast he gets up the line. Incredible. And from here, the rest of the video is going to be sponsored by the Kansas City bullpen because it was lights out. Game would remain 2-1. Nobody else would score. Royals wouldn't need to. This bullpen was dominant. They went and got some new acquisitions. John Schreiber. They went and got Lucas Erceg at the deadline, and they were killer when they needed it most. They shredded Baltimore. Like we said, 5 hits in the first game. They did come up with 6 here in this second game, a little bit better. But 1 run in 2 games is not going to cut it. Not if you have World Series aspirations. So the Kansas City Royals are moving on to the ALDS. They're going to go face the Yankees. As for Baltimore, it's going to be time to think about what exactly is the next plan going forward. If anything, we thought the pitching would struggle with no Grayson Rodriguez, John Means, Kyle Bradish, Felix Bautista. But in reality, it's the offense that ranked 3rd throughout Major League Baseball in WRC+. Congratulations, Royals. Oof, Orioles. 10 consecutive playoff losses.